Ya, ¿qué pasa? Three, two, one.
Welcome back to another video. Tonight, this morning actually, it's 1:30 in the morning and haven't felt sleepy. Still have work tomorrow actually, so that's gonna be a good 4-5 hours of sleep, but nonetheless I couldn't help the feeling but wanting to make a video. It has been 25 days, so let's get to it. Hope you guys have been okay though. A lot of shit just keeps going on and on, you know. We recently just had a potential World War III, ICE riots, a bunch of shit, you know, and like I feel as if we're all going through our own personal problems, so you know, we're having to choose and pick battles here and there, but it's just been a roller coaster of a ride. I mean, first off, I don't know if you guys have noticed, my room looks kind of different. To give you guys a bit of a tour, we did a whole remodel. Not whole remodel, you know, my bed's still here. That's the whole setup right there. We're also working from home now. Not the best work setup, but you know, it's a work in progress. But I figured, you know what, now that I'm working from home, why not make an actual video from home instead of always going to a park at night, not getting the right lighting and whatnot. So here we are, catching you guys up with at least just a bit of what's been going on. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I went through a really bad broke phase just recently. I'm very thankful to be employed, although this isn't my dream job per se. Like, you know, I'm still grateful for it nonetheless. I just recently saw this one Instagrammer saying how he only has a couple of days left before he becomes homeless, and he was a teacher and whatnot. And seeing that like made me just reflect, like, holy crap, you know, like I'm thankful to have a job and where I can at least work from home, or if I wanted to, I could work at a cafe and whatnot. And at least this job, you know, like I've been in it within a month already. It's been a month. It's a very painful process, but I got it, and it's bearable enough. I'm working from home. I can go to a cafe, or I can go to the actual office itself and have the whole office to myself. So it's not that bad, and the pay isn't that bad either. I'm not going to say what exactly the pay is, but it's not that bad. We're finally just the head's above the water a bit, you could say. It's like the water is right here, like right here. My head's right here, so I can comfortably breathe. But guys, it's not always been an easy process, to be honest. You know, I started off at Chase earlier this year, and I'm ending off with a different company now as a basically the same position, more pay actually, weirdly enough. But it's just scary, you know. Like I was thinking, if I didn't pass the licensing exam for this job, where would I be? You know, I'd probably be stuck doing the security job, or probably have gotten accepted into another state farm. I mean, in all fairness, I actually did. No, I don't know. Actually, I didn't have much options. I mean, no, I did have options. I mean, a state farm was willing to accept. Well, no, that's my job, by the way. I work for State Farm. I hope I don't get outed because I have to be careful with what I say in certain things, but I'm gonna try not to get canceled by Culture and State Farm. But I think I can say the company. I just can't talk about business, obviously, so I'm not gonna do that. Neither am I gonna represent any products or services. So don't get up my ass. This is just for my own personal creativity. So if I have to edit out what I said or where I work out, so be it. It's not a big deal for me, but I hope it's just not a big deal. Honestly, I'm just sorry. I'm scared of copyright. Like I'm scared to even play this lo-fi music in the background, but such is life. We'll see how it goes. I already forgot what I was saying. Oh, backups. I was just already thinking like what money would I have had if, you know, I didn't get accepted into this one agency that I'm at, and like it's scary to think. I could have been severely broke, not doing nothing with my life, my relationships getting soiled a bit, not being able to help out those in need around me, like all those type of things get to me. And then just recently today, or yesterday, the 15th, today's the 16th, my mom was planning on euthanizing one of my dogs. And most of you might agree with how my mom was thinking, but sometimes people can't bear the pain of like seeing their dog go through something. So my mom was already at the point where like, I can't bear seeing my little dog not being able to use her hind legs to walk. Mind you, this Chihuahua I have is 13 years old. And I didn't want to give her up personally. I was like, I'd rather, see her suffer from a heart attack, or, she's pooping or throwing up bad. Like, she's not good internally. Like one of her organs is just failing. Like at that point, I'm like, all right, let's put her to sleep. But, if it's just her hind legs, that are like starting to malfunction, or she just can't stand on them for that long. I see so many dog commercials just like with dogs having a little stroller cart behind them attached, and they're fucking happy as hell. I see that. I'm like, even if my dog were to die anytime soon, like, I want to be able to at least just to cherish at least a couple more weeks with her before I have to let her go. Because, let's be honest, euthanization for pets is sometimes actually the easiest way to just go, rather than letting them die by natural causes and whatnot, or some other forsaken event that can potentially happen. But I'm like, I can't let go of this dog just yet. And like, unfortunately, my mom was admitting defeat. I was already admitting defeat after trying to convince her, like, hey, the dog's going to be fine. We were both already at that point, but I think something snapped in her head where I gave my mom enough hope to be like, okay, let's make it work. Let's give her a couple of more months, or maybe years actually, because fucking Chihuahuas could live up to like 15 or 16 years. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this dog's old. She's 12 or 13, and I'm like, I don't want to give up on her just yet. Let's just give her a bit more time. Like, let's keep her inside. Let's feed her vitamins. Let's provide her a nice therapeutic doggy bed, and let's see how it goes from there, But just what I'm trying to get at with this is like, it just makes you put things into perspective and where you're at in life. So it's like you can be doing all these things in life, and all of a sudden something so unexpected could just hit you. Literally, later on today, once I enter this, for the new work day, it's already Wednesday. I'm happy I'm halfway through the week, but I'm just like, what if, something bad were to happen, or like my boss just starts cranking down on me? And mind you, I have the most unconventional boss right now. Like, he kind of just breaks the 9 to 5 stereotypical corporate job where like, he's not going to be on your ass, but he is going to like tell you how your ass should be functioning, if that makes sense. Like, he's just going to point out a problem, and it's like, if I see this problem and I don't like it, I'm going to fucking fix it. And he's that blatant. So like, having a boss like that, it's new for me. It's where I'm navigating myself with, and it's just weird. I'm so used to the conventional 9 to 5 job where like I have a boss, he tells me what to do. But as I'm in this job, and mind you, this job is and I keep saying this for all the jobs I get, and I'm actually kind of proud of myself for that, but I want more. Because mind you, this job is base and hourly, but I'm like realizing like, okay, thankfully, I know I'm actually kind of headed in the right path with my life right now, just because first off, I'm working from home. I'm starting to feel more freedom, yet more responsibility working from home. And working from home has actually kind of taught me like, okay, we're in the creative mindset where like, we're creating how to maintain our personal life and work life from home. And now that I'm in this situation, I'm like, okay, let's maybe start taking YouTube a bit more seriously. Let's perhaps not post once a month, or barely by the end of the month, where we're about to hit 1 month mark. Because mind you, like, that's what it's been these past couple of months, is where I post anywhere from the 20th day mark to the 30th day mark, and I maintain my own like limit as to when I cannot go any further posting. That's currently where I'm at. And I think my last video was actually pretty good. It was pretty good. I felt quite proud of it. But I am trying to cultivate more of a culture for myself and for my audience because, you know, I think like, yeah, it's great. I'm making, a bit of money, at least just working here from home. But I'm like thinking in the grand scheme of things, like if I actually want to get to like actual good productive videos of YouTube and make a living off it and be confident in who I am and be able to make YouTube videos proudly without like having to worry about like, oh, am I entertaining enough? Like it's been such a long process and I have so much more to go, but I do feel as if I'm treading on the right path. Granted, getting another 9 to 5 job, a full-time job, people may think that's a step away from actually getting the type of life I want, but to me, it's like I feel as if I have to go through this little bit of pain or turmoil of like not being able to live that YouTuber lifestyle just yet, because in the long run, I believe it might actually help me in saying like, okay, I know how it is to work for someone else. Let me try to work for myself. And it comes with self-value, self-love, and everything. Right now, I'm kind of just realizing like, literally, I get off this bed onto this camping chair. I don't know if you could, yeah, you see this camping chair, and right here. So, really, 1, 2, 3. That's all I do. And it's nice. So eventually, what I'm thinking, I'm gonna have a desk. I'm gonna have my own apartment, my better dual monitor system with a higher processor, and just gonna be cranking out YouTube videos. That's the dream. And what I've realized, because I'm reading this new book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, it points out that if you enjoy the process of all this rather than just the dream itself, then you may be destined to actually do that specific thing that you have in mind. If you only just want the destination of that thing, then you're not going to enjoy doing what you like. So, the tripod and where my phone's currently laying on right now, that was actually quite fun in getting. I was happy I was able to upgrade from a shitty ass tripod to this nice looking tripod in which can like grow taller than me. Like this thing can go up to 5 feet, so if I want to take like this giant group photo, like I'm gonna be able to. And then this wireless microphone, I used to have a wired one and now I have a wireless one. And mind you, I'm still kind of insecure about the audio itself. Like I don't even know if I sound good, but here we are. Like it's been a trial and error trying to figure out how this YouTube channel should grow. I'm happy that I'm consistent, but I'm starting to realize off the consistent basis that I'm internalizing in my head that's thinking it's good. Like it's only good to a certain extent, but it's like in the saying where C's get degrees. So I do feel as if I'm doing bare minimum. However, consistency is good. I'm not giving up. I'm not getting downplayed by anything that may make me think like, oh, I'm not worthy of YouTube. Because no, if I'm worthy enough to make this little amount of money that I'm making right now from home with a fairly reputable company, then okay, I can make 10,000 a month off YouTube by being myself and working for myself. It's just a matter of crafting what I'm already good at, and that's just talking. Mind you, what I'm good at, normally I have a drink with me, so I have this iced tea. I hope you guys have actually been having something to drink in this meantime, but normally we do have a coffee or a tea. Right now I just didn't give a fuck because I'm actually getting already a bit tired. And I have to wake up at 5 in 5 hours. Again, good thing is I just go from this bed to right here. I'm not tripping, but I think there's a lot more I would like to say in regards to just how like my life has been going, but that's just been the general gist of it, is where certain things have been happening in my life that has really made me think about my decisions, what's been going on, what I've been doing. You know, my dog being almost euthanized within a couple of hours. Seeing a person, literally, I actually had 2 clients today say that, you know, they don't have a job no more and now they're struggling financially. And seeing that guy on YouTube just saying, like, as an educator, you know, he lost a stable house or apartment, he doesn't have money no more, and he's running out, like credit cards maxed out, bank account dry, like that type of shit, you know. It's just it's like it makes you just put shit into perspective when you see people have less than you and you're like, okay, let me not be such a dick, let me be grateful, let me be humbled, let me not ever think that I am above anyone else, because I'm not. And there's for sure better men out there that are more broke than me. However, their spirits vibrate at a higher frequency and are just overall a better human being. In all honesty, I am very thankful for where I'm at. I really want to do better and I will do better eventually. Right now, it's just a matter of believing in myself and humbling myself to where don't think too narcissistically, but also be a bit delusional and dare to dream that you can achieve all that you want. In a nutshell, that's where I'm at. And then, oh my gosh, dude. And then, I literally just came back home from watching Superman twice already. Like, it was my second time watching Superman, and God, that movie just like filled me up with hope in doing good and like being a good Samaritan, and just, I don't know, just being good for free without giving a shit. Like, just be good. I don't know that like, and when I lay on my bed and I'm gonna stare up at the ceiling, I'm just gonna smile and be like, you know what, today or the next hours, I will be good. Why? Who gives a fuck? Just be good. Be good, regardless of how you think you are not good at doing or are good at doing something. And if someone's not doing as good as you, just be good. Share some light. Share some positivity. By the way, this is me telling myself this, but also you guys. Just in case you guys are suffering through the same thing as me, because mind you, these videos are also rants / letters to myself. Diaries, per se. But alright then, guys, I'm gonna cut this video already. I don't want to reach the 20-minute mark, because at that point, it's hard to upload videos. But take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.